I'm Brandon Cantu, and today I'm going to talk about PLO8 and taking flops for cheap in the early stages from the button, the small blind, and the big blind. I think in PLO8 people get too caught up in playing for the low. This is my own personal opinion. Some people are going to tell you you always got to have, you got to always have the ace deuce, ace three when you're playing your hand. I disagree with that, but you're talking to a loose player here when it comes to this. A lot of my strategy is in the early levels, when you're playing the 10-20, the 15-30, 25-50 blind level, stuff like that. When someone's raising to like 100 or whatever it is, we'll start with the 15-30 blind level. When people are raising to 90 chips, I think people aren't taking enough flops from the big blind. Me personally, I am taking a lot of flops with like stuff where you have like 9, 10, jack, and a 6. Stuff I want you to notice about hands like this is I think that the cards with the big, the hands with the higher cards in it, you got to remember are really good, because when you hit a hand like a 9, 10, jack, most likely the people aren't going to be hitting their hand with a low. So the stuff that you're going to be hitting is when the flop comes jack 10-3, and the other people are going to be playing the ace deuce, whatever. I think there's a lot of value and to be made in these hands. I think a lot of people forget. So I think most of the strategy should be playing. You know what? Early on levels, I'm almost calling any 4 cards. I'm not calling like the king 8, 7, 3 or the, stuff like that. But I'm saying any cards where you have 3 close, like a 10, queen, king, 3. I'm playing even that. Just trying to see it real cheap. Just see if you can flop the nuts or flop a real strong hand where you can catch other people going for the low. I just don't want people concentrating too much on the low early level. This right here should be a great way to build chips, and it should help you in PLO8 somehow becoming the chip leader, and so you can bully people around. And that's me summing up taking flops early.